we got to talk about a little bit of drama. So, as always, the U.S. women's gymnastics team is front and center when it comes to Olympic stars. You don't hear as much about the U.S. men's gymnastics team. I don't even know if our team is competing at an elite level, to be honest with you. But the women's are always up there. You've got the GOAT, Simone Biles, who continues to break records. Just last night, she won the individual all around. But earlier this week, there was some drama when a former U.S. gymnastics team member kind of referred to the team as lazy, not as hardworking, prior to them winning gold in the team all around. So my question there, Doug, we don't gotta belabor on this too long. What is that about? Do you think it's hate? Do you think it's because we see that a lot of times with veterans in sports commenting on the current players, and I kind of feel like it's like when we were kids, and it's like back in my day, sort of thing. So what's your thoughts on the whole situation that went down, her blocking Simone Biles and what have you?
I don't think her commentary was rooted in hate. I think it came from a place of misinformation and lack of understanding. Oftentimes when people compete at that high of a level, they are uber critical about people that come after them. Think about LeBron James and Michael Jordan in this generation of basketball players. The older guys always have some type of commentary about the younger guys, and that commentary may be, oh, they're not competitive enough, they don't work hard, they're lazy. Same comments as her. But in all actuality, these athletes might just be more talented than you, and they don't need as much to refine their skill sets because they're already there. These kids start very, very, very young with these sports now. So by the time they get to this level with gymnastics, it's around 15, 16, where they're really out there doing their thing in early 20s. They don't necessarily need as much work as someone back in the day because of the advancement in technology. So I think her commentary didn't come from a place of hate. It came from a place of misunderstanding and not understanding how talented those women are. And apparently, they must be more talented than her because it took less for them to become gold medalists, right? And it could be coaching as well. There's a myriad of things that goes into an athlete's performance.
For sure. And yeah, I agree with you. I don't know that it was necessarily hate. If anything, it could have been salt, that she was throwing on the team, and people tend to do that. Yeah. But, salt kills snails, not players. And the U.S. gymnastics team was able to use that salt and season the competition for another gold medal win. And it was great in that it was redemption, because in Tokyo, Simone Biles went down. She was having issues with finishing competing. People have been harassing her online, calling her a quitter. Because she had this, remove herself from competition, the U.S. finished with a silver medal. So now they came back. And I think they're naming this team the F Around and Find Out crew, to get a name for the 5 women that represent the team. So, yeah, I think they F around and found out. They still about those gold medals. And, so big shout out to the women's gymnastics team from the U.S. Big shout out to Simone Biles as she continues to break records. You think she'll make another run come L.A.?
I don't think it's over. I think at that point in time she'll be 31, just like Katie. We were talking about Katie, right? That's her name.
Yeah, Katie Ledecky.
Yeah. I think where she is in life, she's married. I could foresee her possibly, if that's in the cards for her, because I don't want y'all to attack me in the comments. She may want to have kids, right? And when you think about having kids and being a gymnast, I'm not saying it's not possible because we've seen it. We've seen Serena do excellent things. We've seen Sonya Richards-Ross have kids and do great things on that track. But I truly think when you're thinking about a gymnast and where she is in life right now, I think this is her curtain call right here. And I would say part of that is not necessarily due to the family planning aspect of it, if that's what she desires. I'm going to say it comes down to injuries, right? She was really hobbling on that calf muscle. And I truly think with a few months or years with some time off would be helpful. But honestly, man, she just need to shut it down. She's one of the most decorated gymnasts we've ever seen in our lifetime. And I truly think that she just should right off into the sunset and enjoy life.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. And you know, she might have kids and say, you know what, I want to come back and prove that I can do it again afterwards. Like you mentioned, Serena, so many other great Olympians who have done it. So we don't know. Either way, right now she's the GOAT, most decorated gymnast in history. So big shout out to her.
One thing about her too, she's getting $10 million in endorsements as well. So there's that incentive right there. I'm chilling. And it ain't gonna do nothing but go up because she just won the gold medal. So you might as well do ×2 on that for the next few months. So she's living a really great life. I'm happy for her, proud of her, and I hope she continue to do great things outside of the sports arena.
For sure.